Na mheshimiwa Wetangula uko hapa, wewe ndio mkubwa wa bunge. Wanasema corruption iko mingi kwa bunge yako wewe. Na nakuambia kama uko hapa, you must be accountable Wetangula. You are the head of the legislative arm. You are third in command. Hatuwezi kuwa tunaongea wewe Savula, acha mambo ya time bana. Mimi naongea mambo ya maana bana. Wewe relax bana. Hapa ni nyumbani bana. Acha na hiyo, mimi sio mtu wa kuharakisha. Mimi kuja polepole. Sasa ukizima microphone, mbona uzime microphone yangu? 1 2. Mimi najipanganga nikija na gari yangu, hata ukizima naongea. Wewe mimi sio mtu wa kuchezea hapa. Weka yako chini ukitaka. Niseme nisiseme. Niongee nisiongee. Nilijua watafinya nikajipanga. Sasa mimi naomba Wetangula. Jana niliona mkiongea mambo ya katiba, kwamba tunasherehekea katiba. Naona mkikuwa kwa conference mkiongea mambo ya corruption. Wetangula, please step up. Mention the names of the members of parliament. Na kama hautataja tutajua ni wewe ndio uko hiyo corrupt.
Ladies and gentlemen, Cleophas Malala did not stop there. Actually, there were even attempts to stop him from speaking through the mic being switched off. But still, he had backup and he proceeded to finish Wycliffe, Musalia, Mudavadi. And from all these statements of Cleophas Malala, there are things that I was able to note as my lessons. But before I take you through on that, if this is the first time you're watching my videos at Mukwa Times, kindly make sure that you subscribe, like, and comment, because that is the best support you can always give this channel. Ladies and gentlemen, my number is always here. For those who want to inform me on what is happening in Malava, please feel free to call me, and I'll greatly appreciate. Let me dive into this topic without much wasting of time. Ladies and gentlemen, from this function where Malala was present, there are key lessons that I was able to learn. Number one, Rigathi Gachagua is a very smart man. A smart man in the best is that first, he has avoided the politics of dealing with Wetangula, Musalia, and any other person, and dedicated that one to his party leader. That is his deputy party leader, that is Cleophas Malala. So he has put his level to be at the level of who? William Ruto, Raila Amolo Odinga, Fred Matiang'i, Kalonzo Musyoka, and the other principals within the current political terrain that we have in the country. So in a nutshell, Gachagua has decided that he'll never play the game below his level at all. Number two thing that is making me to say Rigathi Gachagua is a smart man, it's because appointing Cleophas Malala itself, it was tactical. Tactical in the sense that it keeps the vibrancy of the party. People keep on talking about DCP here and there. In the Malava constituency, the by-election that is expected to happen later on, there is no party that's being talked of like DCP, because they are perceiving it to be a Mount Kenya party, but it is causing trouble within Malava until Musalia Mudavadi got worried. Ladies and gentlemen, Malala is also an orator. Actually, I told myself, if he was not to be the Secretary General of the DCP party, then the deputy party was the best for him. So he's using his political orator skills to finish the Western Kenya politicians who actually are trying to counter Rigathi Gachagua in the Western Kenya region. And this makes me say one simple thing. The DCP party is going to hugely get some votes from there, and even a number of seats in either the MCA level, either on the gubernatorial, even senatorial, or even you can talk of the member of parliament seats. Ladies and gentlemen, Malala himself is also a smart politician. Whenever you hear him speak, he's talking of the things that the people of Western Kenya want to hear. You hear them cheer, clap their hands. Akiuliza niendelee nisiendelee, they say endelea, niseme nisiseme, sema. Those are signs that this gentleman is also smart. He knows what to say, to who and how. Ladies and gentlemen, Cleophas Malala is also courageous. To face Wetangula and Mudavadi in one function, it's not easy. Everyone knows who Moses Wetangula is. We all know. I don't want to say that word, but you all know who Moses Wetangula is when it comes to the Western Kenya politics, and to be specific, that one of Bungoma. So therefore, for someone to come out and speak boldly like that, you must be courageous. Ladies and gentlemen, now considering the behavior or the character of Cleophas Malala, then you can comfortably say that Rigathi Gachagua was smart enough to appoint this gentleman to be the DCP deputy party leader. Now, the second lesson I was able to borrow from that is that DCP itasumbua in 2027, especially in various seats in Western Kenya. Malala wants to stamp the authority there that is a deputy party leader as well. If you see all these other, the only party leader who is there, it is Moses Wetangula. Musalia Mudavadi is nowhere close. So if Malala comes as a deputy party leader, that is huge. So he wants to stamp his authority by ensuring that he has also contributed immensely on ensuring that at least they've gotten some votes and actual leaders from that region. Ladies and gentlemen, another thing I was able to borrow is this. Malala is growing. As a leader, he's growing. And the people of Western Kenya are going to like him a lot because he's speaking the language of the people. Gachagua has trained him. He has also combined his own skills. Now he's doing the right thing. That is very important in the Kenyan terrain of politics because people get to own you. So just like Edwin Sifuna, Malala is also rising. And I feel strongly that at this level, Malala is going to be a huge politician going forward. Ladies and gentlemen, another thing that I was able to borrow from this function is this. The opposition will deny Ruto huge number of votes from that region. Huge number of votes from that region. People are going to come out and campaign President William Ruto seriously. The likes of Edwin Sifuna, now joined by Malala, it is not going to be easy for William Ruto the way he expected. Last time, Malala, despite that he had eyed a better thing in William Ruto's government, he gave a very serious campaign for the Bantero seat. But unfortunately, he lost it. But I'm telling you, if you look at Malala, he was just an MCA for I think 1 term. Then he went for the senatorial seat 1 term. Next, he was eyeing for the gubernatorial seat, and of which he was one of the most serious contenders for that seat. A clear indication, ladies and gentlemen, that Malala is not a simple person to deal with. And as we speak today, he is rising in politics. Will be able to deny William Ruto a chance to get the number of votes that they target, especially from Bungoma County or maybe Kakamega. Last but not least, ladies and gentlemen, Moses Wetangula, and I'm going to do an extensive video about him. He has failed immensely. Going to a level where now he's addressing Malala. It's a clear indication that Moses Wetangula's politics has gone down and there's no future for him, especially as far as the Luhya politics is concerned. Because what are you bringing on the table if your level is now Malala, regardless of the time you've spent in politics? I'm going to do an extensive video about Moses Wetangula's politics and his role as a Speaker of the National Assembly. Another thing that I borrowed is that Musalia Mudavadi is regretting getting a party on board. He decided to merge his party, that of UDA. Now it is nowhere to be seen. In this kind of a running, maybe a by-election that was there in Malava, this is where he could have brought his party and at least also contest and at least also create his name. If he wins the party, the seat, he could be very happy that at least he has got what you call the political muscles within the Western Kenya region. Right now, he's campaigning for the party that is not his, where he's not even the deputy party leader. He's now campaigning for the UDA party. He's asking other party leaders to quit the Malava seat and allow the UDA to vie, assuming that every party is regional. Then the UDA party is also not from that region. Then the party that should have a member of parliament from that region of Malava, it is DAP, considering the fact that DAP has all its leaders from the Western Kenya region. And actually its origin, it's Western Kenya. I don't know what's your take, but I feel strongly that is what is happening in Malava constituency, and that is what I was able to learn from the sentiments of Cleophas Malala. See you next time for more videos. My name is Abel Mukwa.